Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rec3. This is my first play of a game called Lone Echo, a VR game that I've had for a long time and never really played. This is going to be part of a set of playthrough videos for games that I'm going to be playing for my channel, instead of just posting clips of games. Just a warning that the motion in the game is a bit odd because it is VR and it is what I'm seeing. So hopefully you enjoy the video and come back for more.
Alright, so hopefully this is picking up everything fine. Kind of bored, so we're going to try out making a video playing Lone Echo. I've had this game for a while, never really played it. I think I started doing like the tutorial on it, that was about it. But we're gonna try it out, see how it is.
We will now calibrate your communication system. When someone speaks
Still on
to
the
you,
tutorial.
a reply notification may appear above your wrist. You may then respond by holding down the dialog button on either hand and selecting a reply with your index finger. Hold down the dialog button now. Input confirmed. Now hold down the dialog button and select a reply.
Like this.
Correct. Vocal selection acknowledged. Often, you will have a limited time to select a reply. In these cases, silence is considered a viable option. Do you understand?
How long do I have to reply?
Most often, you will have 10 seconds to reply, but this number may vary under special circumstances. Now exit the activation pod and move into the room ahead. You can also initiate conversations at points of interest throughout the world. If you look at certain people or objects while you are close to them, their name will appear, and an icon will indicate that you can use the dialog button. You may then hold down the dialog button and select an option, just like a reply. Now start a conversation with the labor unit, and speak about the Fury transport model in this room. Please talk about the 2 points of interest in the room to continue.
Unit 42, what is your primary directive?
To assure the safety and well-being of Kronos 2 station personnel.
What is your secondary directive?
Preserving the integrity of Atlas Corporation property and equipment.
A Mark I Fury transport, 1/48th scale.
Be advised, while real Fury transports can be used to travel to distant locations across the Kronos 2 station, I do not recommend attempting to ride this one.
Noted.
Communication system fully calibrated. Would you like to proceed to the next module?
I'm ready to proceed.
Acknowledged. Please stand by. Module A-131, Data Scanner. Error. Calibration program failure. Stand by for reboot.
The directors have been pushing to make fully automated deep space mining the company's top priority. Your Echo unit is a perfect subject for our initial test runs.
This is crap. I'm one... Jack? Sorry, I have to go. Kronos 2 out. Jack?
So-
What happened?
My calibration program crashed. I appear to be stuck in the activation pod.
That's odd. Your diagnostic program's never just flat out crashed before. It must have suspended the pod's release procedures.
In the event of activation pod failure, Titan Protocol recommends performing a complete power cycle of the pod, followed by a level 3 inspection of...
You're all set. Listen, about my conversation with Command, how much did you overhear?
Not much.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna put it out there. You're no longer coming with me to Ceres.
What do you mean?
The directors want you to take over my duties as commander of the station.
Lightsaber?
It'll just be you and the labor units. No humans.
So this is our last week together.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago. I mean, Command splitting us up, I never even considered it a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Except... I'm sorry, Jack.
Bitch.
Orders are orders. Command must have their reasons.
Doesn't necessarily mean the good ones.
Regardless, it doesn't seem like there's anything we can do.
Come on then. No sense putting it off. Let's get our last week started. Why don't you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
Copy that.
Did you throw that on purpose?
You seem upset.
You're getting way too good at reading human responses, you know that.
Well, I have had a few years of practice.
Yeah. It shows.
Did you say you wanted me to activate the bridge?
That I did. Towards the forward center console.
Yeah.
The primary control panel. I can activate the bridge from here.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
Hey, yo, Peanuts?
I'm really going to miss this
Ugh,
part.
get back here! Stupid Peanuts!
I'll get started on the morning checklist in a bit. Just give me a moment to soak in this view.
Take your time. This model is meant to depict an S8 labor unit, is it not?
That's right. Why? Is something wrong with it?
No, I assume that its exaggerated proportions are meant to be humorous.
Well, yes, but if you have to explain the joke, it kind of ruins it.
I see. I will make note of this in my logs. Will you get a plaque to commemorate your own tenure as captain, Liv?
What? Why would I get a plaque?
The first captain of this station received one, and your performance has exceeded his by every metric.
That's not really how it works, Jack, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Let's get started on that checklist.
You sure? There's no rush. It is our last week, after all.
Well, I mean, you know, whatever.
Yes, I'm sure. We should try to maintain our schedule.
Suit yourself. All work and no play.
What was that?
Nothing. So, Jack, I suppose congratulations are in order.
For what?
Ugh.
For your promotion.
There's really no need for that.
Come on now, it's a big deal.
Where did it go?
In a few days,
I
you'll be
lost it.
Captain Jack. So, congratulations, Captain Jack.
What I mean is, as an Echo unit, I hold no official rank. So technically, I can't be promoted.
Right. Well, that's too bad. Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To everyone else, I am merely Echo 1.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have no...
What was that? Jack, did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it.
What the hell? Please tell me you can see that.
Affirmative. I see it.
Any idea what it is?
I'm afraid not. There are no records of any such phenomenon in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. It is an anomaly.
No, what the fuck?
Jackie, you alright?
Yeah, sure.
I believe so.
You were glitching out.
You
The
were glitching
disturbance
out.
briefly disrupted my internal systems, but I'm not reading any permanent damage. Liv, it's possible that anomaly is not entirely stable.
You think?
Priority alert.
The holo table. Something's wrong.
I'll investigate.
Hera, initiate broad spectrum scan. Focus on the following coordinates.
Hera, status report.
Multiple Tier 1 malfunctions detected.
Isolate and identify.
Acknowledged. Isolating. Awaiting input. Saturn Orbital Zone Beta. Orbital Mining Facility. Designation, Kronos 2.
This is just all where they're working at?
Central Mining Station. Malfunctions isolated.
That is a lot of red.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it looks.
Ground fault recorded in the cargo bay. Possible circuit overload. Reading marked temperature increase in the core containment chamber. Lockdown procedures in effect. Power failure reported in primary oxygen garden. Emergency
No, that's
fail-safes
hot.
triggered.
What, that's it? That's all we've got to go on?
Hera, can you give us an in-depth scan of each affected area?
Negative. Unable to establish communication with cube satellites.
Wait, we lost the CubeSats? How the hell did we... Ah, forget it. Let's just have a look for ourselves. Where are you, you little bugger? Ah, here we are. Jack, could you do us a favor and scan this CubeSat?
I'll need to calibrate my scanner first. Stand by. It'll only be a moment.
Awaiting manual input for calibration. Module A-131. Data scanner.
Dude, that's
Your
so
scanning
trippy.
tool allows you to collect data on anything in the environment. Please exit the pod to begin calibrating it. Please follow me to the disk spawner at the back of the room. Now activate your scanner by pressing the button on top of your hand. Both of your hands have this functionality. Good. Now aim the scanner at the I/O port on the disk spawner and hold the trigger to initiate a scan. After scanning something, its name will appear next to your hand on the scanner's data tab. To see the results of your scan, grasp the tab and pull it away from your hand. Pull the data tab now. Excellent. Use the button on top of your hand to deactivate the scanner now. Good. To complete this module, gather scan data on 5 other materials or objects. You must scan additional objects or materials to complete this calibration module. Four scans remaining.
So it's not like Tron shit. Okay. Kind of seems like it though.
You must scan additional objects.
Yes,
and
yes,
materials
yes.
To complete this calibration module.
I heard you.
3 scans remaining.
What else can I scan? Can I scan this? I can scan this.
You must scan additional objects or materials to complete this calibration module.
Bruh, I'm trying.
Two scans remaining. 1 scan remaining. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
All set?
Scanner fully calibrated.
Heads up. Give that CubeSat a scan. See if you can work out what's wrong with it.
Scan complete.
Right. Well, what's the story?
According to these readings, something was disrupting the CubeSat's ability to communicate with the rest of the sensor network.
Was?
My scanner appears to have reset the CubeSat's transmitters and restored the connection.
Oh, well, problem solved. All you have to do is find and scan every last CubeSat we have scattered across the entire facility.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, of course, it would to you. I'll send an objective to your ARM computer, but consider it low priority for now.
Objective received.
Right then, on to the real problems. What do you think?
What the
What's
hell?
next?
Hera, status update on your scan of the anomaly.
Scan currently 3% complete.
3%? What's the problem?
The sensor network is attempting to perform a full spectrum scan of an unknown entity.
Dude, there's a
It
lot.
might take a while.
Lovely. Well, in the meantime, we've got 3 Tier 1 malfunctions that need our attention. What do you say we get started on those repairs?
Good idea.
I'll need a few minutes to pull today's command codes off my console. You can just keep yourself occupied till then, I'm sure.
Of course.
Peanuts! Alright. Well, it seems kind of, boring starting off, but... I mean, it is the beginning of the game, so it's not too bad. What are these? What is this? Tape? Ah, it is tape. Duct tape. There's some...
23 to 11. It would appear I'm going to win. Again.
Now hold on. I've still got 7 days. Plenty of time to stage my epic comeback.
Considering the significant difference between our two scores and given your win-loss record, I would estimate the odds of you staging an epic comeback are approximately 3,725 to 1.
Wow, Jack, that is just some of the worst trash talk I've ever heard.
This is the first helium-3 deposit mined at the Kronos 2 facility.
There's really not much to do yet, but you know. Moving around is a little weird, but it's kind of cool. I guess it would be like in actual space, so. Except, you know, I'm standing in like one spot.
This unit is not a transport.
The fuck you mean you're not a transport? I'll use you as a transport if I feel like it.
Unit 12, are you alright? Were you damaged by that pulse?
Status report. Negligible damage received to internal coolant systems. All other systems nominal.
Good. Proceed with your current assignment.
Affirmative.
Well, can break those, I guess.
This is the emblem of the United Solar Nations, the governing body that oversees the system. Ready when you are.
Come on then. Let's go sort out those malfunctions.
Oh shit.
Not the best way to start our last week. Don't believe we've ever seen this many malfunctions all at the same time.
We've also never had an unidentified spatial anomaly suddenly appear directly off our port bow.
It's a day of firsts, really.
You do realize it's possible we just made a groundbreaking scientific discovery.
Well, let's not go writing our Nobel acceptance speeches just yet. Well, at least not until we're certain the station isn't going to fall apart. Ah! What the...
Warning, unsecured cargo in the hold.
Yeah, that much I worked out. Can you tell me why we have unsecured cargo in the hold?
Negative.
Okay, well, we might want to look into that. All right, Jack. Looks like there's a lot to do this morning.
Any priority alerts?
Well, it'll be your station soon. What problem do you want to tackle first?
Send the data to my ARM computer. I'll have a look. I need to open my ARM computer. An encrypted audio file. Curious. When the anomaly scrambled the CubeSat, it inadvertently connected them to a secure Atlas Corporation network. Let's see.
Go away!
Take a look at your objectives on your ARM computer and let me know which one you want to address first.
Let's fix the power failure in the oxygen garden.
Okay, follow me.
Alright, where'd you go?
Looks like the power failure knocked out the door to the oxygen garden. I'll pull the manual release. And of course, the access panel is stuck. Jack, I think you're gonna have to cut through.
I'll need to calibrate my reactive cutter first.
Right. Considering the power outage, let's also calibrate your entry light.
Sounds good.
Module A 901. Reactive cutter.
So this is pretty cool. Like, I played the,
Please exit
like,
the activation pod
alpha,
and proceed
beta.
to the door ahead.
Shut up, bitch, I'm talking. Like, I played the alpha / beta, whatever you want to call it, for Lone Echo 2. Like, around, during COVID and whatnot.
Activate your reactive cutter by pressing the glowing touch point on the underside of your wrist. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use the reactive cutter to cut through the highlighted brackets.
And it was really good. Like,
Cutter functionality test complete.
I really
Lift
enjoyed
open
it.
the
We
door to
got this
proceed.
for free if we didn't have it already. And I just
Highlighting
never
cuttable
played it because
surface.
I didn't
Use
really.
your reactive cutter to cut out a portion of the highlighted panel. Once you have cut away enough of the panel, press the hollow button to complete this calibration module.
Like, I just never really
Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
did much in VR because I was having had a real bad knee injury at that time.
Module H 144. Helmet visor.
I don't know. I don't know why I never really played it. I guess I didn't really have space
You can
either.
open and close your helmet visor by pressing the button on the left side of your helmet with your index finger. Please open your helmet visor now. Now please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead.
Like, I don't know. I just never really played. Never really had the room.
You can
For it,
activate your headlamp
but I kinda
by
do now.
pressing a button on the right side of your helmet. Once your headlamp is on, shine it on my location. Well done. I am moving to new coordinates in the next room. Find me and shine your headlamp on my location.
You got it. Time to go into the spoopy darkness. Am I stuck? Oh, I am stuck. Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into VR and whatnot for some reason. Though I've had this for ever. Played some Beat Saber here and there, but never really did much of anything else. But
Excellent. Please press the button on the right side of your helmet to turn off the headlamp and complete the module.
it's not working.
Calibration
There you
module complete.
Reactive cutter and headlamp calibrated successfully.
Copy that. Cut through the access panel so we can pull the door release handle.
But yeah, I don't know. I just never really got
Follow
into it,
me. Let's get
and I'm
started.
rambling. So, but I might start doing more of this, especially if I can't
Hope you're
sleep.
not afraid of the dark. Can you use your headlamp to help me find the electrical grid maintenance panel?
Affirmative.
So, I might do more of this, depending on how it goes, how I feel.
I'm starting to crack the encryption. If I find more CubeSats, I should be able to save the completed audio file to my ARM computer. That will let me share any files I find with Liv once I've gathered enough information.
Olivia, I've located the maintenance panel.
Perfect. Keep your light on it for a moment while I remove the cover.
It's already removed, bitch.
Heads up, Jack. Coming through.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I like never
Looks like we've got some fused wiring.
stuff like this.
Status report?
The short caused a full system crash. We'll need to reset each of the environmental controls. Can you find the emergency junction while I sort out this mess?
Sure. Huh.
I've reached the junction cover. Did you bring a spanner?
Just cut through the bolts. We can deal with the cleanup after we figure out what's wrong with the station.
Affirmative. Going hot. Electronic interface. I'll need to use my scanner to link up with the I/O port. Emergency power online.
The backup conduit only has enough juice to diagnose one system at a time. Go ahead and get started when you're ready.
The transformer can't form a complete circuit.
We probably need to realign the coils. Run a scan to confirm.
The coils have been damaged.
Shit. Unlock them so we can get a closer look.
Conversion coils unlocked.
As long as we can still form one complete row, we should be able to get the transformer back online.
Power current stabilized.
Conversion process successful. Current strong.
Nice job. Once I finish replacing these wires, we should be able to get the lights on. Use the junction to select another system.
Yeah. I'm on it. Ugh, get back here.
The O2 mixture.
I'm not left-handed,
I'll
so
need to
it's like
adjust
kind
the
of
levels
weird
of
trying to
atmospheric exchange.
Careful with
do
that,
shit.
Jack.
So
One of us still has to breathe the air here for the next few days.
These controls adjust
I don't
the
know why I keep
balance
doing it on
between
the left hand.
oxygen output and CO2 capture.
The air composition needs to stay balanced, Jack.
Bioregenerative systems calibrated.
CO2 capture optimized for both plant and mammalian passengers.
Mammalian, huh? How flattering.
Apologies, Liv. I didn't mean to sound clinical.
Once I'm gone, you'll probably be able to shut down this part of the ring.
I think I'll keep it, actually. To add color.
Jack, you aren't starting to enjoy botany, are you?
Is that unusual?
Depends who you ask. That's 2 down. Let's tackle the last system.
oh yeah. Anyways, I normally don't do stuff with my left hand because I'm right-handed, but I don't know, this just seems easier for some reason. Like, I don't know why.
The alert must have shut down water flow to the hydroponic systems.
It's designed to seal the main reservoir. You'll need to pump the handle to restore pressure to the plumbing.
Water flow restored.
Irrigation system within operating parameters.
Good. That should help keep the pools healthy. Hera, verify all oxygen garden subsystems.
Subsystems within normal parameters.
Right. I'm about done here. Do you see the access panel near me?
Yep, got it.
I see the access panel.
Good.
Sorry for like the jerky stuff. I'm just recentering
You
my
need to wait and throw the main breaker on my mark. Got it?
my view instead of having to turn like my body.
Acknowledged. I will await your command before throwing the breaker. Removing utility cover. Please stand by.
I've got to pump the primer handle before you throw the breaker. Let me know when you're ready and I'll count us down.
On your command.
Acknowledged. Throw the switch in 3, 2, 1. I'm clear.
Oxygen garden operational. Environmental control systems restored.
That's one more system we don't have to worry about.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Don't jinx it, Jack. There's no wood to knock on around here. Well, there's still the ground fault in the cargo bay and the temperature spike in core containment. What's next on the agenda?
Let's investigate the temperature spike in core containment.
Okay, follow me.
Alright, after you. Yeah, well, that sucked. It's kind of hard to can't really like get a feel for how you're actually oriented. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Who knows?
Find anything?
Nothing conclusive. Your body is radiation hardened. Care to take a look inside?
I'll see what I can ascertain.
Hera, disable all containment safety protocols and unseal the hatch.
Acknowledged. Awaiting manual operation.
Head on in. I'll see you on the other side.
Ah, get back here! Get back here!
You'll need to seal yourself in before we can expose the cause, Jack.
I should finish calibrating my radiation shield before we continue.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
Yeah, more calibration stuff.
Module A, 251. Radiation shield.
I might call it after this one. Cause kind of getting tired.
Your
now.
scanner can detect
It's like
hazardous radiation fields
and
capable of
hungry.
damaging you. Please activate your scanner and use it to assess the irradiated area ahead. Your scanner places tracking points that display the area's radiation level. When you are ready to proceed, please exit the activation pod. Please pull the release handle to exit the activation pod. Your radiation shield will protect you for a limited time. A shield meter is located on both of your wrists, below your arm computer. You can use this to monitor your shield levels. Now please use your scanner to find the least hazardous route through the room and reach the exit.
So it's be staying against the wall since I'm not going. Oy.
Higher levels of radiation will drain your shield faster. The radiation monitor on your wrist displays the radiation level of your current location. Please keep it in mind. If your shield is depleted, your body will suffer irreparable damage. Please be careful. You can draw energy from induction panels to replenish your radiation shield. This module will complete when your shield is fully recharged. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Radiation shield fully operational.
Copy that. Let's get started by opening the core enclosures. The code is 5826.
You gotta like really like press those in.
Radiological activity detected.
Well, that explains the temperature spike.
At least one of the fusion cores is leaking radiation.
Your scanner should help you zero in on the source. Pretty far off the mark. Try scanning somewhere else. Not getting any warmer. Try scanning in another direction. Nice shot. I'd say that warrants a closer look. I'll activate the I/O port so you can scan it to open the enclosure.
Oh, shit, that one's worse.
Shields at 95%.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Hey, bitch.
Remind me what to do next.
Use your scanner to find out which enclosure is the source of the radiation. Then open it by scanning its I/O port.
It's not letting me fucking do it. Oh, it's because that one's the fucking worst one. Okay.
Enclosure unlocked.
We need to scan the individual cores to determine which is causing the problem.
Microfractures in the fuel assembly. Radiation at unsafe levels.
That could contaminate the entire fuel reserve. We'll need to jettison the core. To unlock it, enter 6102 at the central console.
Was it 6102?
Core released.
Bring it to the disposal conduit at the bottom of the chamber. Once you open the conduit, you'll need to seat the core into the launch tube and use the lever to eject it. Keep an eye on your shield levels while you're in transit.
Alright, how do I open this?
Emergency disposal conduit online. Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
The area is still irradiated.
There has to be another damaged core. Check the other enclosures.
I'll keep looking.
A second hotspot. I'm activating the I/O port so you can check the enclosure.
Shields at 30%.
This core is similarly damaged.
Bloody hell. It has to go. Punch in 7641 at the central console to unlock it.
7641?
Same routine here. Run it to the disposal conduit and jettison the core.
Emergency disposal conduit online. Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
Radiation levels returning to normal.
Thank God for that. Looks like we live to fight another day. Let's shut the enclosures so we can get you out of there. Re-enter the code in the center console. 5826.
Core containment re-engaged.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. Maybe you should use your ARM computer to upload to another shell?
Initiating manual reboot.
Reboot initiated.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Oh.
By the hatch.
There was that there the entire time? Hiya. Hiya.
Hull fractures, multi-system failures. Glad to be out of there.
I've always wondered, does that hurt?
My diagnostic systems detect structural damage in real time. It isn't necessary for me to feel pain in an organic sense.
Looking sharp, Jack. Did you get dolled up for me?
I know you like it when I look my best.
Such a gentleman. We should reseal the hatch before we move on, Jack. Chamber temperature is back within normal limits. Nice job in there, Jack.
Thank you.
Guess that means we're on the way to the ground fault in the cargo bay. Follow me, Jack. One of the cargo banks must be malfunctioning. We probably blew a fuse. I'd start by checking the fuse compartment at each cargo bank. Hera, unlock them, please. Just don't pull any good fuses, or we'll have loads more cleanup to do.
The fuse looks intact. Power flow stable. Something's interrupted the power flow. Probably warrants a closer look. I think I've located the problem. This fuse is blown. We'll need a replacement.
Affirmative. Wait there, I'll bring you a new one from the supply drawers.
Alright, here, take the other one.
This should do it.
Thank you.
Got you covered.
I mean, you could have thrown it to me, I probably would have caught it.
Power flow restored. Maglocks coming online.
Copy that. Go ahead and secure the cargo.
I should put this away.
Yeah.
Standard Atlas Corporation cargo containers, magnetically secured.
It.
Strong contact from the maglocks. That's one down.
Yeah. I think I had to worry about like smacking my head and, you know, like getting hurt. Yeah. Get over here.
Just one more to go.
There you are. Get over here.
Cargo secure.
Let's lock the system down to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I'll throw the lockdown lever.
Lockdown engaged.
Thanks, Jack. I feel better already. Let's move on, shall we? All right, that ought to do it. We're all set.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Hey, Jack. High five. There you go. I appreciate the help, Jack.
That's what I'm here for.
And here I thought it was to keep me from going round the bend.
I chose to abandon that directive some time ago.
Shut up. That's not funny.
Captain Rhodes, full spectrum scan of the anomaly is complete.
All right, Hera. Push the results to the holo table in the EVA staging area.
Acknowledged.
Come on, Jack. Let's go have a look at the results. Maybe we'll learn something useful about this anomaly of ours.
That does seem likely, considering we currently know nothing at all.
I suppose I can't argue with that. Okay, Jack. Let's see what we have.
Hera, status report.
Status green. All systems nominal.
Well, that's good news. But what about our anomaly? Where is it?
Hera, display the anomaly's current location.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we go. Wait, hang on. Hera, is this image to scale?
Affirmative.
So the anomaly has increased in size.
Not a good sign. Let's get a closer look. Okay, let's see.
Curious.
I can't make head nor tail out of any of this data. What about you?
The data appears to have been corrupted somehow.
It's the same for all the readings. Spectrometer, interferometer, LiDAR. All rubbish.
Interference from the anomaly must be disrupting the transmission signal.
So, our sensor network is useless. What now?
I'll exit the station and investigate the anomaly up close.
Absolutely not.
If I use my scanner, I can bypass the sensor network. I'll be able to examine the data in real time.
We've seen what that thing can do to your systems. What if you get shut down out there?
I'm specifically designed for operation in hazardous environments. It only makes sense. Besides, we need to determine the nature of this anomaly. And I suggest we do so quickly.
Okay. Okay, well... no sense wasting any more time then. Let's get you into the airlock. Sharpish.
I don't know if I want to do this yet.
Airlock opening.
Hera,
Yes, Echo 1?
what are my odds of successfully analyzing the anomaly?
Probability unknown. Probability of Echo 1 critically damaging its hardware or software in the process, 93.2%.
You could have kept that to yourself.
Right? Hey, dumbass, you're gonna kill yourself. You know?
Liv is waiting for me to enter the airlock.
I
If
think...
you're going out there, you'll need an EVA rig. There should be some inside the airlock.
Why is my menu over there? Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. And probably pick this up sometime tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know, a couple days or whatever. Yeah, I'm hungry and tired, and it's like 12:30 my time. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Just